right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back.
That's right. That's right, Ryan. You're right.
Hey, Ryan, and this wall and door is not 2 inches behind me.
Yeah, all that space back there too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got tons of space behind me.
We are back.
Yes,
We're
are.
back. So that's going to be like my new thing. My new thing here. It's going to be the We Are Back of the week, the WAB of the week. Ryan, you get the ceremonial first WAB of the week. You're not going to believe this. I already have next week's. Next week is in the can, and it's from the man who actually sort of gave me the idea during Legion's Con. Plus, a friend of mine suggested, somewhat jokingly, that I might be wearing out the We Are Back thing. So you know what that means. That's the whole show now. The whole fucking show is just over and over on a loop. We are back. We're back. We're back. We're back.
2 hours of it.
We're back. So if you too want to be featured on SDL, just ask. But shoot me a little video clip of you saying that we are back, and you too can have the WAB of the week. Late night LeBron, you're back. You're back in California. You're back on my computer screen, dude. What's up?
Came back to 5 days of fucking rain, man. It's crazy. I'm like, what the hell? It was summer when I left, and now it's raining. It's wild.
I thought it never rained in Menifee.
Yeah, it usually doesn't, man. So it's kind of weird. I think it's the end of the world. So I don't know. It might be the last time you see me. So enjoy it. No, it's good to be home. It's good to be home. It's always bittersweet coming home because like I said, you wait so long and work so hard to get ready for this freaking amazing event and get to see all your friends, and you just don't want it to end, and it goes by like that, man. It's crazy. And yep, we're back and we're rocking and rolling, and I'm building myself a couple new display cabinets because we always got to have more room to put those figs. So we're rolling, man.
Yeah, your toy area is in a constant state of metamorphosis and like progression. It's kind of like you remember that Simpsons Treehouse of Horror where they left something on Lisa's nightstand and like some fungus grew, but it was like they looked really close under a microscope and it was like this futuristic society.
Yeah.
That's your toy room. That's how quickly it progresses.
It is. It's a constant work in progress, and it's my museum. It's the late night museum I'm the curator, and I take great pleasure and great pride in taking care of my space, man. I love doing it.
Speaking of spaces and toy spaces, I had the pleasure and the honor to host my buddies, the SDL crew, Eric, Ryan, and Amber, in my little toy room last weekend.
That was awesome. We were honored. We were honored to be there, man. That was awesome. That was a big thrill for me. So Sunday, guys, after breakdown on the show floor, we hightailed it from the hotel over to my house, which is a little over half an hour away, probably. Had some wings and stuff, and I was able to bring the homies downstairs, and you saw my little piece of paradise. First reactions? It was awesome. I'm jealous of the basement, dude. I am jealous. I have a basement, but it's upstairs kind of. So it's kind of like your room, but it's upstairs. You don't go downstairs. So but such an awesome space, man. I just totally jealous of all that real estate in that room, man. It's just, I love it. I love seeing a big open space.
Yeah,
it's
cool down there.
I did like how you stood your ground and you said you were not getting rid of the flag.
Yeah. So listen to this bullshit, you guys. So I got my friends here. I'm like all excited, like all nervous, like showing them like, the toy room. I'd organized a few things, cleaned up, made sure there was nothing like on the floor or anything, and like we're checking it out. And everyone's like, comment about this, comment about that. And then LeBron's like, so I understand maybe you liked G.I. Joe a little bit when you were a kid or whatever. I don't really care. You're stupid. I think that's what he said. Why don't you get rid of that flag? Because you could have like so many shelves here. Why are you so stupid and smelly? And I was like, whoa, dude. whoa.
Well, let me retort here. Let me retort and defend myself. If you all saw the space that this monstrosity takes up in that room, and the wall space, the beautiful wall space that's right behind it, that can hold some amazing display cabinets for Mythic Legions, Cosmic Legions, and a whole other slew of beautiful action figures, you'd probably say the same thing. Just some friendly advice, buddy. That's all I'm saying. Friendly advice. Nobody wants to say anything.
I was trying to check some. No, I was trying to. Oh no, I muted myself because I wanted to check something out. So, what I don't know is, and we talked about this a little bit when we came in. So when I was setting the stream up, StreamYard has this thing like vertical portrait, like, and you can sort of like pick either one, and then it says and it says recommended both. And I was like, all right, well, I'll do what recommended is, right? Mm-hmm. So then when I logged into the stream, I had both a vertical orientation and like horizontal orientation, and then there was like a little button which said hide vertical. So I hid vertical, and it took it up. It took off the vertical one, and I just see what's normally there for me. Trevor says that we're vertical on YouTube. I would notice that when I uploaded it, or when I did the live stream, I think this is what you're about to say, Ryan, right? Like there's two different live streams.
Yeah, on my screen I see vertical and horizontal. So let me see what they're showing on.
Yeah,
but on YouTube we're horizontal. We're regular. I don't see vertical.
Two of them.
Yeah, but I just looked at both, and they're both look normal on my computer. So I don't know. I don't know what it is. So I don't know. I hope it looks good for everybody.
Well, enjoy us either way, vertical or horizontal. We do it either way.
Yeah, either way. Listen, I had a gummy a little while ago. Everybody needs to relax.
Where do I get off? Where do I get off, Spooky Zorro? I get off by trying to help out a friend create some much needed, beautiful display space for.
Oh yeah, I stopped listening.
Future figures, but he put his earplugs in. He was like, la 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 la. I don't hear you.
And then Victoria hops in on it too. She's like, yeah, if you got rid of that thing, you'd have so much more space. And I'm like, you know what? The flag's not going anywhere.
Well, we'll give you this. John definitely loves his big things. He's got the flag. Yeah. He's got the freaking Cat's lair. He had a big G.I. Joe spaceship thing.
The Defiant, yeah.
He's got a thing for huge play sets. So I'll give him that. I mean, that's not my cup of tea, but hey, to each his own, and I respect it.
I like big play sets and big butts. So there you go.
That's always a win. That's always a win.
I miss you too, G. G says miss you guys already. Thanks, man.
Miss you too, brother.
Rob Zamora with the 199 super chat. Thank you, man. He says, Eric, how dare you? Where do you get off? That's what Eric was just responding.
Just bringing it real, man. Just bringing it real.
Yeah. Cloud says, yes, butts. Indeed.
Yes.
Butts. That's one. God, Mother Nature, whatever you want, knocked it out of the park with butts. Some of them, not all of them.
Yeah. Ass man all day.
Yeah. So guess what I did earlier today, along with like my main man Chase. We went and we saw Tron Ares. Ares, the movie. We wanted to try to catch it before it's got to be out soon. It's got to be leaving theater soon, I would think. But he had never seen the Tron movies. So what we did is we went back, we watched the original Tron from the early 80s, and then we watched Tron Legacy, of course. And then we're trying to make sure that we got to the movies to see Tron Ares before it left the theater. It's still in a few theaters in New Jersey, but not as many. And it's clear it's like one showing a day. So we went and checked it out at the Cinemark in Watchung, New Jersey. I kind of dug it, man. Like, so I have a weird thing with the Tron movies because I feel like they should be like top 5 for me ever. And they're not really. Like, I love them. I think they're great. I think they both look really great. I think Jeff Bridges is pretty cool. Although they tried to Lebowski a lot of stuff in the second one. You know, the music's really good. Like, I love so much about it, but I just feel like it never totally hits that this is an all-time great moment type of thing.
Hmm.
Aries is sort of like that too, except it sort of has really high highs and really low lows. One high is 9 Inch Nails did the score for it, so that sets a cool mood throughout the movie. That's really cool. Obviously, really cool visuals. Some like really, really cool visuals. Like every once in a while, it seems like they're doing like some avant-garde shit. But I will say, yeah, they're not. It's weird because it's like I don't want it to sound like I don't like them. Like I like them. I like them a lot. They're like solid B pluses, right? But they're both really steady. This one is high highs, low lows. I sort of had a similar feeling, and I think people are going to get the wrong idea here. That it was something about it that reminded me of The Last Jedi, and I don't mean that as in it's horrible. I mean it in that there's some parts of The Last Jedi where I was like, this is fucking awesome. Like this thing like that they're doing here is really awesome. And then there's a couple other parts where I'm like, what the hell were they thinking with this? Like this part is terrible. Jared Leto is the main star of the movie Tron Ares. And I will say he is responsible or is a part of a couple of the parts that really suck, I think. But he's not an overall detriment to the movie, I would say. Like, without giving off any spoilers, he's like a very like robotic, serious character or whatever. And that kind of suits him. It fits him. He doesn't have to do a whole lot. He does convey a little bit that he might be having some, something's not sitting right with him or something like that. And that at some point he has more human feelings or whatever, stuff like that. And that stuff he's terrible at. I don't know if it was the writing, the direction, or just him or all three, but those parts are really bad. I would see the movie again, and it's definitely really cool in theaters. So if you are interested in Tron and haven't seen it, I would recommend going to see it. So it's kind of weird where the first two movies I feel like are really, really good and really, really steady. This one ends up with kind of the same grade, but because it has high highs and low lows. There you go.
Nice. Yeah, I definitely still want to see it in the theater, but if I have to, I guess I can wait for it to come out on like Netflix or a streaming, or wait for it to come to Blu-ray or whatnot. But I just recently, when we got back, the morning after we got back, my mom and I jumped on Netflix and we watched the new Frankenstein movie, and that was really good. I liked that. That was a lot of fun. And yeah, it's and I still actually want to go see the new Springsteen movie too. I want to go see that. That looks like it's really good. So, but yeah, the Tron Legacy movie, man, I don't know why. I think that's a fantastic film. Visually and the soundtrack to that movie just blows me away every time I watch it. I watch that movie again and again. I don't know why. I just love that movie.
I love it too. I think it's a very easy watch. Like it's
way easy watch. So cool.
So here's a good one. If I know, because it had like a limited release in theaters, the Guillermo del Toro Frankenstein. I would really love to see that. I really want to. I want to see it in the theater if I can find it. If not, I think it's out on TV already.
Yeah, it's on Netflix now.
Yeah.
We, like I said, we watched it the morning after we got back from Legion's Con. So yeah, I was super stoked to watch that. It was really good. I want to watch it again actually, so just to make sure I pay attention to some parts that I might have missed or whatever. But yeah, they did a really good job on it.
Bill said Tron Legacy is the best of the three for him as well.
Definitely.
What about you, Rhino? You into seeing Ares?
I was just about to say I haven't seen any of the Trons at all.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. Oh yeah. Definitely watch them, dude. Definitely. They're a lot of fun, man.
Fun fact, hot take. I don't know if it's a hot take or a fun fact. I don't really know how this works because I don't know how time works. This camera's not in a great spot. But somehow Ryan was born after all three Tron movies came out. I don't know. I'm not sure how that happened, but
exactly.
It's a miracle. He's a miracle of science.
Rob, my dad absolutely loved Legion's Con. 100%. He was completely blown away by how awesome everything was, how great the community was, and he was just dumbfounded by all the talent in that hotel. He was talking to people for hours on end about how they do their work, how they develop their their artwork, and I mean everything that he could ask people. He was just talking and talking and talking to people. He loved it. He absolutely loved it, and he's coming back next year.
Oh, that's awesome!
Yeah,
exclusive.
Yeah. So yeah. So the
you know, it's very comfy over here right now.
Exactly.
I don't know how time works.
I don't know how time works.
What kind of gummy was that? Excuse me while I kiss the sky.
That's right.
G says, "Oh, I loved your dad, LeBron. Him and my mom were born in the same town. I didn't know that."
Yeah, they were in Puerto Rico. Yeah,
no way.
Cool. Yeah,
how
well,
badass
I'm telling you, me and G are cousins. I know it, dude. We're cousins somewhere along the line. We're cousins somewhere.
G's everybody's cousin, man.
Exactly.
He's like your cool cousin that you want to hang out with.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Schmerber says he got at least 3 hugs from Mama LeBron. You know what was kind of cool was that Mama LeBron very much like she's kind of cool, like in any situation, it sort of seems like. But like there was definitely like a returning vibe. Like she felt real comfortable. Like she was like happy to see people. Like it felt like, because my family comes to visit or whatever, but it's very much like they're doing it for me because it makes me happy, and I want to bring them around and introduce them to my friends and my friends to them, and and I think there's a little bit of that, but I do feel like she really felt like she was happy to be back, dude.
Oh yeah. Because I mean, like I said, the first year, I mean, she didn't really know. She knew what to expect because, like I said, she's down with the whole like con environment because she does craft shows throughout the year. So she knows that whole setup environment and the crafters and the vendors or whatnot. So she's kind of down with that kind of stuff. But she didn't really understand like how impactful the community and how like really bonded all of us are when we get together. And yeah, she was blown away by it. So when she came home, I mean, she couldn't stop talking about it. And she's like, she just told my dad, you have to come. There's just no way of explaining it. Like you have, like they said, you have to experience Legion's Con. You can't just tell somebody about it and they'll be like, oh, that sounds cool. It's like, no, you really have to go there. You just have to be there. It was so funny too, because after I think like the second day we were there, my dad's like, because we'd talk afterwards upstairs in the hotel room or whatever, and he's like, Jesus Christ already with your mom and everybody like, Mama LeBron, and he's like, how, like, really, like, do they have to really? Is she really that important to them? I go, yeah, she's a fucking superstar. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. This is how it's gonna be. And then the next day they went downstairs or something. They went to go grab the elevator, and my dad goes, the elevator opens and it's full of people, like a whole elevator. As soon as the elevator door opens, they're like, Mama LeBron. And he's like, Jesus Christ. He goes, I fucking lose. I lose. He goes, I can't win. I go, well, don't worry. I said, you become a star this year. So next year you're going to return. You're going to be a superstar. So get used to it. So now you guys are going to be the known names on the floor. So you'll be the rock stars. But yeah, they had a great time, both of them, man. Absolute amazing time. And
I'm glad to hear that.
Thank you to each and every one of you for showing them the best side of all of us. You know what I mean, and showing them who we really are as a community, and bringing them in and welcoming them to the show and allowing them to have the best time that they possibly could. So thank you, everybody.
Yeah, because your dad is a little bit more like not reserved or whatever, but he's just kind of like chill. Looks like he's just kind of like observing or whatever.
Yeah.
So I was hoping like he had a good time, or at least he was amused by it.
Yeah, no, he absolutely. He was like he didn't expect to enjoy it that much. He really didn't. He did not know what to expect or how it was gonna go, or so. Yeah, he was completely surprised, and for the in a good way that it was the way it was. So, and he just couldn't stop telling me so many times over the weekends. He goes, man, I'm so happy for you and so glad that you in your lifetime of doing this type of thing that you finally found these type of people, like a real community with real progress and real inspiration and real talent, and just great people all around. He goes, this is just an amazing thing to find in this stage of your life, to to have something that you could say, hey, this is what I'm a part of. He was like I said, he had no idea. He just had no idea until he got there. And yeah, his eyes are wide open now. So, and he's like, yeah, I'm definitely coming back every year, or as many years as we can with you, so super stoked on that.
You won't be surprised to learn that Curtis has never seen a Tron movie.
Not really, but there's always hope, Curtis. There's always hope. The Tron movies are good, man. Check them out.
They are good. And here's the thing about the first Tron movie, seriously. Like it looks old. Like it looks old. Like it looks like it's from 81 or whatever it is, but like I think it holds up. Like knowing that's when it's from. It's set in that time period anyway, so like
yeah.
And it's still like, man, like
still
I was alive
movie.
when it came out. Like, yeah, and it's still like it is kind of amazing what they did for that time period. Like what they came away with, what they made. Like it's a really cool movie. So let's all back the Tron HasLab now.
Yeah.
$260 for 5 4-inch figures, baby. Couple of light cycles. Let's go.
No thanks.
I said, let's go.
Nope.
Yeah, so that's why we're really here, right? To
back to HasLab.
G, yeah, that's right. G is like the uncle who takes you to a wrestling event.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's
absolutely.
me. That's me. Bulls.
Yeah, you can watch Legacy without watching the first Tron, Curtis, and it's an amazing movie. You'll love it.
Yeah, totally. You totally can.
Because it actually gives you a quick backtrack on what happened previous to when the movie starts. So it's kind of cool.
It's the Legion Con recap show. Let's talk about Tron.
Hey, we got to start somewhere. What do you want from us?
So here it is.
Yeah.
The Tron HasLab. So they showed this for the first time at New York Comic-Con. And they've got 6-inch figures coming that look pretty good. And they had this little display. And it's 5 3.75 figures, kind of like sort of TVC style. 2 light cycles with the light trails. And it comes on this base that lights up. It looks pretty cool. Like it's a cool little display. The figures look cool. If you like Tron, like you'd probably be into it. Even if you didn't know what Tron was, I think it looks pretty cool. But they've got it as a HasLab.
Mm-hmm.
And it's $260.
Jeez Louise.
Jesus. Like, yeah, so there's only 9 days left. The target was 10,000. They've got 1,100 backers.
Well, there's another HasLab that won't fund.
I don't know what they were thinking with this, man. I do not know.
Yeah. I could see that in a store for like $49.99. You know what I mean? Like that's about as much as I would probably pay for that.
I would pay $100 for that. I don't think that's crazy.
Yeah, look, I don't know. Maybe.
Each figure is 15 easy.
Those are little 4-inch figures, right? They're little 3 3/4 figures, aren't they?
How much do you think a 3 3/4-inch figure costs?
True.
At least $15.
Yeah. I don't know. 260 never happened.
Nah, 260 is too expensive.
Yeah.
But 500 for the Cantina was too expensive, but that was Star Wars.
True.
So yeah, this ain't happening. It does look cool though. All right, so thanks for coming and checking out Saturday Tron Live.
See you guys later.
Yep. Did you see this already? Uncle G hands you a brand new Matchbox car and says, "You didn't get that from me."
Yeah. That's the cool uncle, dude. That's exactly it.
Where's my shit here now?
Awesome.
Okay. Close. Wait, I messed up. Sorry. So real quick, I threw. Did this work? I can't tell if this worked or not. Some of this worked. Oh, it's not working? Sorry, I've got to get my photos in order. Unfortunately, it looks like they didn't set up the way I thought they did. All right, keep talking.
No,
You know what? I bet I know what to do.
So I don't know if you guys saw, but Kirby was still mad at me. He was
for
happy
what? What did you do?
For the swig. Because I didn't bring a swig to the 1,000 swigs.
Oh yeah, well if you had, you might have won. LeBron won. He didn't even bring one, right?
I did.
No, he did.
How do you think I won that figure?
I thought maybe Kirby covered you.
No, I didn't want Kirby to keep giving me shit, so I freaking I snapped I took my swig head and I took a Xylernian guard and I popped it on the body and I had a Swiglernian guard. So that was my contribution. I showed Kirby and I told him to get fucked and he said, "Oh, you're welcome back into the fold." So I said, "Thank you very much." So I said now you can keep giving Ryan shit the rest of the time. He goes, "You know I will."
Well, he saw me in the hallway. He was like, "I'm not talking to you." So I ran back and I just hugged that motherfucker. I was like, "Oh, you're gonna fucking talk to me.
You're gonna talk to me today."
That's right. Yeah. And who knew? I come last minute with a simple pop and swap swig, and I walk away with a freaking an awesome new figure that I didn't have.
And that was the first giveaway too.
That's awesome. I've never in my life have I ever won a raffle for anything ever. That was crazy. When you text me, I'm like, "What? Get the fuck out of here! What are you talking about?" I was like, "Holy shit!" And then it was Ignatius. I was like, "Dude, what the fuck?" I'm like, "I don't even have this figure. That's so cool." I still hadn't bought that figure. I was like, "Oh man, that's freaking sweet." Yeah, I was super pumped. That was cool, man. That was a real good highlight of the multiple highlights of that weekend. Trust me.
And they were giving out like the stuff that they were giving out for the 1,000 swigs, man. They were great prizes. I mean, next year I'll bring a swig. I'll bring a swig, Kirby.
We better bring two now to make up for last year.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second, almost done.
You know, I actually forgot to send you pictures. I didn't even know if you wanted any extra pictures or not, but I'm sure you have tons, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to move them over. I thought I moved them over before, but I got it.
No problem. No problem.
I took 0 pictures.
Good for you, man. You enjoyed the show.
Yeah.
I gave myself enough free time to get some cool pictures at tables and things that I probably would have missed had I, stood behind my table the whole time. But it was nice to have my folks there, and I got to do as much running around as I possibly wanted to. So, and more. So I got a bunch of cool pictures. So I'm pretty happy.
I will say this: I appreciate Colin taking all the pictures and taking thousands of them, but Dub, man, his pictures are beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But he does the same shit that Colin does. So make sure you're not doing anything that would possibly embarrass you, because that son of a bitch, I don't know where he hides at to take these fucking pictures.
Yeah. And who's was it William Wallace Harris that got that picture of us three? That really nice picture of us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Dub.
That's Dub, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. His pictures are fucking awesome, man. Those beautiful shots that he got, dude. I love I did a couple of those too. I was walking around and with my phone and I was just getting like candid shots of people at like their booths and stuff, talking to other, customers and whatnot. So I was like, I'm going to try that instead of like, hey, like I'm going to take a picture of you. I just like kind of snuck a picture of them. You know what I mean? So I got a couple of cool pictures of some vendors that was, I was kind of happy with that. I hadn't tried that before. I'm like, you know what? Let me try something new this year instead of taking the 1,000, selfie pictures with every person I see.
And he's able to get pictures of Koki smiling
there instead
of having her what did she say? Her
resting bitch face. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's usually my face. If you just catch me in a candid, I usually have that resting bitch face. So don't be offended. It's just the way God made me. True. Trevor says, "Who would do anything that would embarrass themselves at Legion's Con?"
Seriously.
And Cloud said, if you're always embarrassing, then you can't be embarrassing.
That's right. That's
right.
Which is fair. True. Fair.
G says, I live with that face.
It's awesome.
All right, this is being a big pain in the ass.
It's a live stream. It's supposed to be.
Pretty much.
All right, where's my phone at? I'm just going to do this the old school way.
That's right.
Here we go.
Oh, there was a comment. Curtis had it. Let me see if I can find it.
Oh, and then I don't hear it. Here we go.
So Mama LeBron's getting into Joy Toy Warhammer?
Don't even get me started, dude. No, she's not. Yeah. She could dig on some figures though, man. She's liking the figures more and more. She keeps stealing more of mine every other day. And I swear she's so morbid. She always comes into my room constantly. And she always tells me, when you die, I'm going to take this figure and that figure, and I definitely want that figure. I'm like, why do I always have to die? Like, what is this dying shit? I'm not dying. Like, don't
you just have it.
Don't be killing me off. Like, fuck, get your own fucking figures. Like, what the hell? I don't know what that's all about.
Jesus.
Fuck. So it's always about me taking a dirt nap or something. You know what I mean? It's like Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah, not like when you go on vacation, I'm just going to go into your room and take it. Yeah, when you're dead.
Yeah, it's always when I die. Like, why do I have to die? Like, why are you always killing me off? Yeah, I constantly sleep with one eye open. Trust me. I don't trust nobody. See the pillow coming over my face, you know what I mean?
Over some figures.
Over some figures, yeah. Like, Jesus. Yeah, she's already got claim to like all my Hot Toys figures and half of the Legion's collection and all of my Demon Slayer figures, and yeah, it's weird.
So your mom doesn't pick up and did she pick up any customs or anything like that last year or this year for that matter?
No. She doesn't buy anything. No, she doesn't buy anything. She
goes to enjoy it.
She just goes to enjoy it, yeah, and then she come home and complains about all my figures in my room, but wants to go to Legion's Con. So go figure. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then gives me shit that I'm not making enough custom figures. I'm like, which is it? Is it a stupid hobby or is it a good hobby? Is it good, bad? Come on, let's meet in the middle somewhere.
Which, by the way, huge this year. My man sold out. Somebody came in, took them all.
Cleaned house, dude. Yeah. Late Night came with 34 customs and came home with 4.
That's incredible.
I don't know how that happened. I just...
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. A complete blowout at my table. I was fucking completely blown away by that, man. I just don't understand it. Huge shout out to freaking Anthony Marinucci. Man. Just unbelievable, man. 15 customs that guy bought off my table. What a freaking superstar.
That's got to be your record, right?
Dude. Compared to what? I've never sold that many customs to anybody. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Freaking.
Which one did Dave get? Do you remember?
I don't. What did you get, Dave? I totally don't remember. Because, dude, when my customs go, dude, it's like it like I barely even remember what was on my table. You know what I mean? Like I make all that shit all year. I put it on my table and they sell, and then I don't even remember what I brought. Like if I don't take a picture of it, like I won't even remember that I made it. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah. G Money, I know what he got. He got a freaking dope ass dwarf that I made.
I sold that to him. Oh, okay.
Oh,
right,
yeah. Okay,
Yep.
gotcha.
Nice.
I remember. Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yep, yes, sir. That's right. I think Dave told me that was his first cosmic figure, was it not, Dave? Isn't that like your first cosmic or your first cosmic custom, something like that? Yeah, I barely even seen Benny on the showroom floor, which was weird because yeah, he did have that table and he was out in the hallway, and I'm sure he was freaking trying to bang it out at his table the whole time. So it's kind of, yeah, if you don't have somebody that's trustworthy or someone that's partnering with you at the table where you can actually walk away from your table, yeah, it's definitely hard. But I have learned through the many years of doing this that yeah, you definitely want to have somebody to back you up in one way or another so you can break away from that table and go enjoy that con. Because like I said, I don't wait a whole year just to stand behind a table. Trust me. I wait a whole year so that I could have my customs, have fun at my table, and enjoy the rest of the show as much as I want, because I am not coming back for another year. Jesus.
Sorry, I got that to work. This camera's not in a good spot though.
Remember, you're working in a small space there, Jonathan. Me and Ryan know.
Okay, let's see here.
Dude, well, I don't want you to get rid of the flag, but I'm just saying, if you got rid of the flag, you could possibly move your setup over into that area.
I'm not getting rid of the flag, you guys.
Wow. We can chip away a little at a time.
Yeah. So I got my little second camera set up again. I got to get my panel lights back so I get better lights over here. But this way I can throw some figures out here.
That's right.
Here we've got my first ever, not my first Eric LeBron custom. This is a late night LeBron custom. My first ever of the gargoyles right here. And this was a freaking gift from my man, Late Night LeBron. Thank you, man.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you, brother.
You're welcome. Appreciate you, my friend.
And speaking of Late Night LeBron, you go over here.
There's Ryan's right there.
Much appreciated, dude.
Yep.
And this is like the crazy multi-armed Terminator skeleton warrior cosmic mother insane dude right here.
That was the star of the table, dude. Let me tell you, holy shit, did I have so many freaking compliments and so many people come right to that figure, dude. It was like again and again and again. It was craziness. There's always one, man. There's always one that just beats them all, and that was the guy. And it's so weird that I don't know. I didn't expect it, but yeah, he was the star of the show.
I thought that was funny because as soon as I saw him, I was like, oh my God. Like, and Ryan got another cosmic bunny.
That's right.
Dude, you absolutely killed this, dude. I fucking love the blues on here, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. I take some pride in making that paint look sharp, bro. I try to do the best I can. Want the people to enjoy it, and like I said, I want it to look good in people's displays in their collections, man. Something they could take home and be proud that they bought from me.
I will say, I think right here, this was the best custom I saw in the convention. I thought this was custom of the con right here. This guy.
Thank you. You're too kind.
Yeah, and I got him, and you guys didn't. Ha 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 ha.
Take that. You snooze, you lose, baby. You snooze, you lose. You snooze,
right.
you lose.
It's hedgehog in this motherfucker. That's right. There you go. And Koi, who I freaking love. I love Koi, and he does make me think of the Four Horsemen wave, which it's called Dawns of Discovery, but I think the original name was something else.
Fish head, do 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 do.
That was it. Fish head.
Was that short enough so we won't get kicked off the stream?
We're about to find out.
We just got banned.
We are about to find out. Let's see if Disney wants to come get us. And then this was an armory build. It's kind of blurry, isn't it? But this is kind of what I wanted to do as soon as I saw the armory choices this year was the white vampire body, that cool black helmet, the surprise helmet from Jacob Marley, but the black and silver one. But then take the purple flame effects, which were with a different head, put them in here, shiny black everywhere else. There you go. That's my main man.
Nice.
It's my main man. But I think I do have some photos ready to go. Finally.
How about you, Ryan? What'd you pick up, brother?
I did end up getting some ox crew. I got Koi.
Oh yeah, nice.
I got torches and columns from Brian and Stacy.
Yep.
And then I picked up the one he needs to redo the wiring in the one diode, but I got two diodes.
Yeah, you told me about that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then just like a couple of figures.
Nice.
Wasn't a whole lot this year.
Nice. Conservative, but well spent.
Yeah, and I do appreciate the fact that he did the pre-sale. And I believe he has a leftover Legion's Con sale that he's going to be doing. And if you're his Patreon supporter, you can get first crack at whatever he has left.
Okay. Right on. Where'd John go? He run away or something?
Yeah, he set up the.
Sorry, I'm here.
Here, in Bigamy, I'll show you my my custom pickups. So I got this this is my second one. I bought one last year, so I had to go back for a second taste. John Caulfield, man, I got this one. So
Nice.
Super stoked.
Nice.
Little cosmic piggy, man. I think he's freaking dope. So yeah, I got that one, and then from one of the other members of the Euro Legions cast, I got this awesome freaking one from Richard Jones. This
Hellboy,
dude.
Badass.
So badass, dude. So yeah, love that one. And then I did a trade with my man Eugene Unick, which I love doing as an artist. I think it's very cool. I've had a couple trades with people throughout the Legion Con years where we've traded figure for figure. Basically, Curtis and I traded one. I've traded with Jeremy Gerard a couple times and a few other people. But this year I traded with Eugene Unick, one of my customs, for this beautiful bronze dwarf.
Nice.
Yeah, just amazing, dude. He just did an amazing job on this. So, yeah, I got that one. Yeah, super, super pumped. And then the other ones, I ended up picking up some head sculpts to add to some bodies. Of course, I always army build the unknown one body. So I picked one up at Legion's Con. I got another unknown one just for the body because I love that color. I don't know why. I just love that color so much. And I added this beautiful Arthas Zoran.
Oh man,
lion head. So
that's freaking incredible, dude.
Yeah, dude. And freaking Arthas fucking killed it, bro. This lion head is just amazing. So I got that. And then I picked up 2 heads from from
getting old.
I am getting old. It just the it was those gummies I took earlier. Fuck, why can't I can't think right now, dude.
I don't know how time works.
Talk amongst yourselves. I'm verklempt. I can't talk.
See, you came over to the East Coast, spent some time over here, and now we have like this cosmic bond across the continental United States. You can feel my gummy.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I lost it.
That doesn't sound weird.
Anyways, I got these 2 head sculpts to make 2 more additions to my my Fury clan. And this build in particular was a last minute build that I got at the leftovers that were at the armory.
Mm-hmm.
And I figured since I had the chance, I just get another freaking Fury clan member in red and just add them to the collection with these 2 head sculpts. So yeah, I got those. And damn it, I'm still spacing. I can't remember who the fuck sold me those, and I know who it is. I just can't fucking think of his name. I'm stupid.
It'll come up. You're not.
Yeah,
stupid.
it'll come up. Yeah, after the show, I'll be all, that's who it was. Yeah, that's who it was. And then of course the armory builds. The only one that I did that I was the one that I wanted was actually on Friday night when I got the early pass. Nice. So I got that. I did that one because that was one of the ones I did want to build, and I think the other one was this guy.
Doug says, was it Blaze Bear?
No, it wasn't Blaze. No. It was Mark Calvo. Sorry. See, I could see, it just came to me. Mark Calvo did those 2 red heads. So fuck. I couldn't, like I said, I brain farted. And then this was like I said, only because, and it was literally, it wasn't even the color choices I would have chosen or whatever, but it was what was left from the armory that was left over. But I did this one in the red pants with the black boots.
Oh, with like the blood red kind of sort of.
Yeah.
In the family of a Vorgus red, but not quite.
Yeah, but really deeper and richer. I like it. Yeah, it definitely has Vorgus vibes. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I figured fuck it if and the only bad thing with this one, the boot keeps just popping off. It's real loose on this particular figure. So whatever.
Weak.
No big. It's not like I'm gonna be freaking. They just stand on shelves anyways. It's not like they're gonna go anywhere. But yeah, man, I'm freaking super pumped. And only thing outside of Legions really was from Fresh Monkey Fiction. I got their.
Oh, you got that? Nice.
Yeah, my first ever translucent figure. So how about that? Yeah.
Welcome to the side of good.
Yeah. So
I totally forgot about that. I forgot to get it. I totally wanted to get that, and just did not remember.
Yeah, and I mean, I only have 2 other Monster Force figures right now. So I mean, it's not like I'm like, oh, I have to buy everything or have every exclusive or whatever. But I figure, hey, it's a Legions Con exclusive. They're there. It's cool, and yeah, why not? Translucent. Let's go.
So Benny with the $2 super chat, amazing Hobgoblin Koi repaint Mark Calvo did. I didn't see that.
I'm sure he did. Yeah. You don't have to tell me it's an amazing paint job when it comes to Calvo, dude. Freaking that dude's the man.
I saw Maverick did like
when I can remember his name.
Koi repaints.
I did see that.
What, the Maverick
yeah.
Koi repaints?
I saw that one, yeah. The blue one, right? It was like blue and white.
Yeah, he did another one too, I think, right? At least another one. I thought he did a couple, actually. I
know 2 at least.
Yeah, Benny says, welcome to the translucent gang.
Yeah. Translucent's cool, man. I like I said, it's the first time I've ever bought a translucent figure, but I could dig some translucent, dude. It's pretty sick.
All right, so I got a couple more things I'd like to show too, but I want to get to this story. I'll tell you guys a story about a figure, and it is a Legions Con pickup. So make yourself comfortable because I don't tell short stories. So I got into Legions 2000, right? 2000 was the first time that I ever purchased or ordered a Legions figure. I got in on the Alithia pre-order. My first 2 figures were from Big Bad Toy Store in or about that time.
17 years before the company started?
What did I say?
2000.
2000.
Oh, I meant 2012. Whatever. There's 2s and 0s. Same shit. Like
there goes that gummy again.
2020, right? 2000.
Okay.
0002.
Okay.
You know,
you're on track now.
Yeah,
Okay.
I knew it was going to happen.
2020,
But,
Alithia, go.
Yeah, 2020 got in. In other words, that's when I got into it. So even though I've been in the line for a while, there's a bunch of really old figs that I missed out on, right? And I'm very much like a look forward, not backward collector. That's what I always tell people. But even I have a list of like older figures that I would really like to get one day, and that it's a short list of figures that I'd be willing to pay like a lot of money for to add to the collection, just because a very special list. Like I did pick up Hera Serpent Spire from Mike Xavier like one year, but like well on top of that list, far and away, number one with a bullet for me has always been Keltis, the Mythic Legion's not tribute to Skeletor, which is a freaking blue skeleton with beautiful kind of like almost understated but still shiny purples, and a one head that's painted like Skeletor and like a blue skull head. And I just thought it was a beautiful, gorgeous figure, perfect in every way. And that was the one where I'm like, that's the one, like above Otho, above, Gold Skeleton, above all these others that are on my list. Keltis far and away was number one. And Cloud, to your point here, I actually have a list. I do have a list, and that I keep. But I've sort of said that a few times on the stream that Keltis was my number one. I've said that for years. Came close to buying one time in 2022. I was going to buy one from Brad Jones, but I came close to it at some point, and then he ended up selling it to someone else, so I didn't. So Joe G pops in and says, "Hey Ryan, what's my answer for the older figures? What's the deal, Ryan?"
I have that. He just a subtle flex. I have.
Oh, okay. The answer for older figures is he has them all, right? Yeah, fair enough. But anyway, that's sort of like the backstory. I look forward, not backward, but I do have some exceptions. And Keltis, far and away number one. Eventually, I had to get this guy. So fast forward to Legions Con 2025. And there's probably more to the story, but it's already gone on pretty long. So I go over, or I think I was talking to you, Eric. I was talking to you at your table, talking about some of our pickups, making a pit stop over by the home base table. And Eric is like, "Oh, I picked up my stuff from Trevor's table, some of the Legion's Lounge stuff." And I'm like, "Oh shit, I got to go over there." So that's all right. I'm going to go do that right now. So I went over to Trevor's table. He's there. And I'm like, "Hey man, I wanted to pick up a couple of things." He's like, "Oh, what'd you want to get?" I was like, "Well, I need my calendar. Got to get my calendar." Mm-hmm. I wanted to get one of those little Legion's Lounge shirts for the figures. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to pick up my lunchbox because, as soon as Trevor announced that he was doing lunchboxes again, I hopped in the post and was like, I'm definitely in.
Yep.
So at the table, Trevor turns around and he's like, "Oh, here, I got your lunchbox right here." And he has like a little white bag, has my name on it. The lunchbox is already in there. I'm like, "Oh, sweet. That's sweet, man. That's awesome, dude. Thanks." So then I pay for the other two things. He puts them in the bag. And he hands me the bag. He's like, "Here you go. Oh, I threw something a little extra in the lunchbox for you." I'm like, "Oh, thanks, man. You didn't have to do that. That's dope. Thank you." And then I sort of, got sort of mixed up again in the con, going to the next tables I was going to and talking to people. And throughout my day on Saturday, when I was like picking stuff up or whatever, a lot of times I would have different bags in my hands. Like Eric let me stash bags at his table from time to time. So a lot of times I would have bags in my hands, stash them, go do something else. So bags would be in and out of my hands. So I do my thing, leave the ballroom floor. I'm walking, doing some other stuff, going somewhere else. And I get a couple of messages from like Nate and Trevor. And they're like, "Yo, you should go back to Trevor's table. You had left your bag somewhere. Walter, sent it over here." And I was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe that." I was like, "I can't believe I set it down. Thank God somebody grabbed it for me." And I felt even more bad because Trevor had mentioned he had put something in the lunchbox for me. So I actually ran into Trevor on the way back to the room and said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I got the message. I'm on the way back now to get it." So, okay. Go back to the ballroom, go up to the table. TJ is manning the table now. So it's just TJ there and me. And I'm like, hey, I think I left somebody dropped the bag off for me, yada, yada, yada. Hands me the bag, pull the bag out. And I'm like, all right, I better open this lunchbox right now and see what was inside. So at least I'll know what was there if my dumb ass loses it again, because I must have just left it on Dennis's table. And I think Walter brought it back for me or something like that. So then right there in front of TJ, I open the lunchbox and I look down in it and I'm like, what? And I'm like, TJ could tell you. I looked at TJ and I'm like, and I don't even know if he knew what was in there. And I was like, what the hell? I'm like, this is ridiculous. What? Like, I was completely flummoxed. I didn't understand. And yeah, TJ, he was there. I witnessed the opening and I was, because I opened the lunchbox, which is awesome on its own. And what's in there? But this Keltis. Freaking Keltis.
Awesome.
All his weapons and everything, looking gorgeous, is in the lunchbox. And I'm like your mind's trying to like process it. You're like, what? I'm like, no way. No freaking way. There's no way this dude just gave me a Keltis. I couldn't believe it. And I was just like staring at TJ, looking like an idiot, like with my mouth hanging open. So I went over to Eric's table. I told Eric about it. And then Trevor comes back to the room and I walk up and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? There's no way you're giving me this, are you? And he's like, yes, dude. He had like a big smile on his face. And he, there was a really nice note in the lunchbox, just saying a few nice things. And one of them that I'll share is just that he's like, I knew you were looking for this for a long time. So he just wanted to do something positive and sort of pay it forward. And I'm like, you can't do this. And he's like, yeah, I can. And he like had this big smile on his face. And I was like, I couldn't believe it. Like, I couldn't even ask for something like the Keltis is a great gift, but the story that this is how I got it is like just as good of a gift to have that kind of story. And like, thank you, Trevor, man. That was super nice. You did not have to do that for me to know you were a good friend. That was really
Trevor. Cool. Bravo, bro. Hey, since it came out of your lunchbox, I'll trade you a pudding cup for that, Keltis.
What kind of pudding?
Hey, man, Jello pudding cup.
How cool is that? Like, so again, thank you, man. Thank you. That was really cool. Like, you did not have to do that. It made my day. Like, and I said this in a post that I made in the Cabal about like I had this ridiculous epic haul, and the best parts of it are like the things that I had, like stuff like this Keltis. You know what I mean? Like from Trevor, like he ended the saga for me. Thanks, man. I appreciate you saying that, man.
Hell yeah.
It's really cool, man.
Grail acquired, man.
Total Grail.
In a way that you'll never forget, man. It's awesome.
Yeah. And just look at right here, like this gargoyle. Eric just gave it to me. Keltis. Trevor just gave it to me. Like stuff like Jordan, Wholesome Warlock, painted up this pink hedgehog for me because I'm a hedgehog. Like, very cool. That's my favorite stuff. Like when it comes to action figures, is the stories behind it and like what it means to you, and that's always now going to be a super meaningful figure to me.
Hell yeah, absolutely, dude, absolutely.
Trevor's like, I was just hoping you didn't pick him up before this year's con. It's funny because like coming into the con, I'm like, that's been like an age-old sort of debate for me. Like when I go to Legion's Con, what's going to be my big money purchase? Is it going to be a custom or like an older figure that I wanted? And I've generally always picked custom because I feel like I love picking that in person. And it's like, so I've kind of put the other stuff off, and like Keltis, again, it's like a $400 figure. Like,
yeah. I knew for the longest time I was after Rhaegar. I kept missing pulling the trigger on him, and man, I wanted him for years and years and years, and lo and behold, I finally got one, and then probably less than a year later, I got a second one. So now I have two of them. I have one in package and one on display. But that was like your Keltis. That was my all-time high grail to acquire as far as Legion's figures are concerned, was that Rhaegar figure. Like Ryan with you with the Vorgus Vermilius.
Yeah, that was huge.
Yeah, and I was like, dude, here, like, I know you want this figure, dude. So freaking Just like I said, yeah, helping people acquire something like that's been on their hit list for so long for good friends. You know what I mean? Like, it's a no brainer, dude. It's like, here, yeah. I don't care what people think this thing is worth or whatever. It's just, you know what? It's worth more to me to give you it. I'm sure that Trevor felt exactly the same way, man. And like I said, kudos to Trevor, man. That's to, bring something, your way that he knew that you wanted, man. And like I said, bravo, man. Bravo.
Yeah. And another thing that's cool about it is that now I'm 100% like on the lookout. Like, now I'm in like pay it forward mode. I'm like, you know what? That's awesome. Like, it's kind of like what, at this point, like, I can't really complain about anything. Like, I want to try to make some other people happy, do some more giveaways and stuff.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact,
go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I had one thing I was thinking about planning on, but it's not ready yet, but we'll do a giveaway today too. I'm going to put together a little prize pack here with some hedgehog stickers, a hedgehog pin. And then in a couple of minutes, I'm just going to run and grab like a Legions figure. We'll throw a Legions figure in there, a Legions figure, stickers, a pin. So we'll do a giveaway today.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll figure that out, but I'll run and grab something from the Eric's now seen and has seen my overstock, my my warehoused stock in the laundry room.
Oh my God. Yeah. Jesus.
But it's all stacked very nicely on those shelves.
I should have looked closer at that. I could have probably used some of that shit for customs. I should have looked closely at that stack. I should have bought some of those figures from you, because I know they're just going to sit in that damn laundry room of yours.
I do end up, I was actually running low on some of my, and it's funny that like the idea, like my family like hears me say that and they're like, what do you need extra stock of Legions for? Like, do you sell them? And I'm like, sometimes, not usually though.
Yeah, absolutely, Trevor. Yeah, let's keep it going, man. I'm one that's all for it, because I kind of pride myself. I mean, it's my own personal thing, but every year that I go to Legions Con, I always, if I go to someone's table, a fellow vendor, a customizer, whatever they have on their table, if there's something on their table that I'm dead set on getting, I mean, I'll purchase it 100% if that's what they want me to do. But I always open the option to them as a friend and as a fellow artist to do a fair trade at my table for anything that they want off of my table for something that I might want off of their table. And almost 10 times out of 10, it's always a great deal with people. And I've made great trades with multiple customizers and people of that nature. I made a trade with and it was his first time at the show, and he was new to the community. I made a trade with Eric Bryson, who was in search of a snag figure, and I contacted him and said, hey man, I have a brand new one sitting in one of my totes, unopened. I'll bring it to the con for you. And I made a trade with him for one of his dio pieces. So I got a great dio piece and he got a figure that he was looking for. We were both very happy, and, that was a great ice-breaking moment, and to do a cool trade with someone new that you've never met in the community, or someone, even someone that you might have known for a long time. And yeah, I'm very happy with kind of flexing that community thing at Legions Con, when you just go and, it's not something you would probably normally do at any other toy show, but Legions Con's a different animal. So I always pride myself in trying to, work out trades with people. I mean, like I said, I've come home with some really excellent pieces, and I'm sure a lot of people walked away very happy with some pieces that they've taken from me. So, and giving away figures as well. I mean, aside from Ryan and Jonathan, I mean, I've probably given away now maybe 10 other customs to different people throughout the years. I know I gave one to Carlos from Badass Reviews. There was a certain custom that he was constantly coming back to my table and admiring and liking. And the very next year, because I didn't sell it at the con, the very next year I brought it for him. I gave him that one. I gave Pete McCarthy from the My Wife Is Gonna Kill Me podcast, I gave him one of my gargoyle customs that he was freaking pissed that I wouldn't sell him, so I ended up giving it to him. I've traded with Jeremy Gerard and multiple other customizers. Curtis and I, basically, we both bought figures from each other that we both wanted. We could have easily traded, so we basically just kind of, it was a wash because he paid what I paid for his custom. So to me, it was more like a trade than anything. So I got one of his, he got one of mine. I've given customs to, I gave a custom to some random kid that was at one of the cons. I think it was in 2023. It was a dad and his little boy, and the little boy kept eyeballing this certain custom on my table, and I freaking I just gave it to him. I just, like I said, to me, I think it's just one of those things that I think we benefit so well, and we're so blessed to have what we have as a community, that giving stuff away or trading with other friends and artists throughout the community is I think it means more to me than getting money for it. It always will, it always has, and always will. But then there are those who don't trade. And I'll say right now, some people are selfish. And you know who I'm talking about.
That's right, Ryan.
No, not Ryan.
Just kidding. Ryan also. What's funny is that Eric and Ryan can both come to my toy room like they did on Sunday night and see stuff that came from them. Like Ryan's looking at my shelves and he's like, you know what? I'm glad that original Doc Nocturnal that he gave me out of nowhere was on my shelf. And I was glad that he was there too, that he was not locked in the package somewhere. Like,
yeah, well, I'm not talking about you or Ryan. I'm talking about somebody that had a custom that was still on their table, that wasn't selling.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
That I gave an open door.
Call him up right now.
To take.
Call him up.
Just gonna have to say it, boys and girls.
His name begins with an R.
No, his name does not begin with an R.
Oh, really?
It begins with an E, and his last name begins with a W. And he is a selfish bastard.
He wouldn't sell it to you?
No, he wouldn't trade. He wouldn't trade. Nor would he offer me a deal for it. And I opened the door and I said, you could take whatever you want from my table. Let's do a fair trade, artist to artist, like I always do. And he wouldn't do it. So
I thought you were talking about
selfish bastard.
I thought you were talking about Rich Kai's for not selling you the custom you wanted.
That's who I thought he was talking about.
Oh yeah, but Rich Kai's, I actually love Rich Kai's because he is a selfish bastard, and I just try to chip away at him, and I have two of his customs, so I can't complain. He did give me great deals on two of his fabulous customs that I have in. But yeah, some people are all about the money, so let's selfish, greedy bastards.
Moving back now to keeping it positive, Eric.
Yeah,
as I was trying to figure
That's okay.
out.
I have plenty of other friends in the community.
Here's the giveaway. Here's the positivity giveaway. Paying it forward. I understand there was an in-stock sale earlier today.
Was there? I missed it. Was there? Was that what the complaining was about? I was at work when you guys were talking about it. I didn't know that there was actually an in-stock sale.
There was.
Was it about the barbarian?
This guy was in the in-stock sale. So we're going to give away this legendary barbarian. Nice. So little prize pack here. Got to make it a good one.
Someone's going to cry.
Legendary barbarian, some stickers, a hedgehog action pin. That's what it's going to be. That's what the giveaway is going to be. A legendary barbarian. This one can be yours as soon as I set it up.
Yeah, when I saw that was going to go on in stock, I was kind of stoked for people, but I'm thinking, God, if you haven't gotten the barbarian, yeah, Jesus, what rock have you been sleeping under? He's only been at like 85 shows. Am I lying? Tell me I'm lying.
Can you say what the figure was?
No, Emil knows what figure it was. Greedy bastard.
He said it sold out in under 25 minutes.
That's crazy, dude. Like, what? You know what I mean? That doesn't make any sense. That figure's been everywhere for the longest time. Like, Why would that one sell out? Was that the only thing they added? Because I'm looking at the in stock, and I mean, it's like all their normal shit that's on there.
I think it was just Figuras. The only thing they added, I think, was just
the
Figura stuff.
Figuras. Yeah,
and the
the barbarian, right?
The legendary. Yeah, I think it was mainly geared towards the barbarian, but like,
that's weird.
Yeah, people were mad because I like that it sold out quick because I guess they thought it was going to be like almost like unlimited or a lot of quantity or whatever the heck. But I don't know, man. I gotta be honest with you. Like we've gotten away from the way in stocks used to be. There was a time like 25 minutes. 25 minutes would be like,
dude, people have no idea. You do if you were around for the Exodus in stock sale, dude. Oh, dude, those were bloodbaths, dude. Freaking full cart jacking, freaking bloodbaths. So I don't want to hear nobody shit about in stock sales ever again, dude.
Yeah, I get it. Like, listen, if there's something that you like, you think that it's cool, it sucks not to be able to get it. But again, a couple of things. Number one, you're not going to get we're not all going to get every single thing that we want. We shouldn't anyway. It's like, we really you do whatever you want. You don't need to listen to me, but we really shouldn't get everything. And it's okay for some stuff to be a little bit more exclusive than other stuff. That's just how life goes, man. It's just like, there's ups and it's downs. And here's the thing. If the legendary barbarian was really something you wanted to get, unless you're brand new to the line in the last couple of months, it's been talked about for a long time. It was at a bunch of shows. You could do the thing where if you're like, all right, I can't get to a show, but I'm in the cabal enough where I can complain about it afterwards. I'm in the cabal. You could reach out to somebody for some help. People have been getting other people legendary barbarians all year. Oh, man. Trevor says the old in stock sale was how I wound up with 3 Keltises.
Nice. Nice. That's a win, bro.
And again, if none of those things worked out, you knew that there was an in stock sale coming at the end of the year. They announced it a few days ago. I realized that there's probably still some people that didn't know about it or something like that, but it sucks. I would like people to get what they wanted, but I saw one post today where it was like, oh my God, dude. He was complaining about it before the in-stock sale happened. And it was kind of like, well, why don't you try to score at the sale first and then decide whether or not to complain?
Didn't he post that a day or two before?
It was definitely before the sale. I don't know if it was yesterday or whatever.
Either way.
Yeah, or just be Joe and just that you just have everything.
Yep.
Yeah, hey, Brian's. I didn't even know because I wasn't looking for it, but apparently they had barbarians all.
Yeah, they did
all weekend.
Yeah, it was there all weekend. So weird, man. Like I said, I wouldn't have imagined that would be the one that everybody would attack on an in stock sale. I mean, to each his own, man. It's weird.
It's a hot, it's as far as hottest figures this entire year. It's up there as far as
yeah. No, I get it. I get it.
It's awesome. I got to be honest with you. I think it's awesome. I think it really is. It's not going to end up being top figure for me though.
Mm-hmm.
Not to downplay the fact that I'm giving it away this figure. It's probably going to be figure of the year for everybody. Actually, guys, I was just kidding. Kirby says, I do hope people quit the line over this. They lack faith and dedication. Weed out the unbelievers. It is a cleansing of the weak.
I like it.
Here we go. Google.
Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, you know what? You're gonna miss out on some stuff. What are you gonna do? Maybe you'll get it later. You know what I mean? Quit fucking crying. I mean, I know we all wanted that damn Paladin figure. And only a handful of us got it, so I didn't get one. So, you know what I mean? Yeah. It'll come around. It'll come around.
Lots of entitled bitches, pieces of shit that have that Paladin.
Yeah, I mean, what do you?
Wait.
Guy that doesn't even take it out of the box.
Yeah. Oh, he's coming out of the box, baby.
1 year.
Out of the box.
1 year.
Listen,
but I mean, come on. I mean, you're like I said, you're gonna miss out, man. You're gonna miss out for sure. It's just what it is. Just
if you really want it, you'll be able to get it eventually. Like,
exactly.
awesome.
There is nothing that cannot
Order
be acquired.
Next year, order a lunchbox from Trevor. You never know what's going to happen.
There'll be a legendary barbarian in it. There you go.
With this paladin,
you said trade for it.
Shit.
Yeah.
I just
trademark.
recently gave away a legendary barbarian to one of my friends.
There you go.
Because I already have 3 of them with all 3 different hair colors on display.
Well, see, there's the problem right there. You're buying up all the fucking barbarians and just giving them away, Eric.
Well,
yeah,
I don't
thanks.
know. I'm just.
Or you know what? Suck it up.
I'm just still mad at the person who bought all 24 of the fucking thistle thorns in the last stock sale. Remember that?
That's cool. So when this was first announced, I was like, "Hey, it looks cool, but I can wait until the Kickstarter comes out because I'm gonna back the Kickstarter for the RPG." You know, so I don't mind. If I can get the figure later, I'll get it then. And then, freaking Dub. It's Dub's fault. Kirby said I got the Paladin for a friend. I don't need it, but it made someone else happy. That's what this is all about. That's really
exactly.
So I was at a barbecue at G's house. Ryan, you were there. And Dub pulls out a Paladin that he had, and he had changed like the face plates, and he's like, "Hey, here you go." He was just like, "Here, like, you want to check it out?" And I was like, "Oh my god, dude!" Like, it moved so smooth, felt so good with the soft goods, and the black and gold looked so cool. And I was like, "Dude, did you heat this up already or whatever?" And he's like, "No, that's just how it is." And I fell in love with it, and I'm like, "Oh my god, I need it now! I can't wait until the Kickstarter." So I started looking at eBay and stuff. So what ended up happening is Steph Delator posted in the Cabal, and it was one of those ones where he happened to post it, and I happened to see it like right away, and like a sale post. And one of the things he was selling was a Paladin at like a pretty good price compared to what they were going for on eBay. So bang, I texted him. I'm like, "Yo, let me get that Paladin." So that's how I got the Paladin, baby.
Yep.
What's up, Terrence? TSJ. Nice job again, man. Terrence and Gina and Kirby and Curtis as a host and everybody that helped really put together that 1,000 Swigs event again this year. It was awesome. It was super awesome. Cloud says, "Is it dumb that I'm super excited for the D20? No, because it's cool. It's translucent too. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
You're not ready for that yet, Eric. It's translucent dice.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, what you gonna do about that?
Sick, dude. That's a sick figure, dude. That is a freaking sick figure.
Dub had a great picture of the Paladin with the D20 in it.
Nice.
Yeah, Dub's been killing it, man.
Absolutely.
Want to look at some pictures?
Fuck yeah.
So, as you may have heard, I live in New Jersey, and actually, my firm where I work is like 15 minutes away from the hotel, like the Legion's Con Hotel. I work in Florham Park, New Jersey. The hotel's in Whippany. And so I was like, all right, I heard, people are coming in earlier and earlier. Like, I'm just going to freaking go over there every day. So on Monday, I finished up with work, got into the car, drove over like all excited, the 10 minutes to get over the hotel. And then I park. And as I'm walking in, I'm like, wouldn't that be hilarious? Like if I'm all excited to walk in here and see if there's anybody in the hotel on the Monday of Legion's Con week and there's nobody there. But luckily I walked in and there was a table full of people. And this is it. This is a picture from that Monday night. I walked in, you had Curtis and Darla and Brett. And Brendan Higgins walked in, and Mal and Van and Jordan were all there. And it was like freaking super cool to like just hang out and see some people. And just like, it's like the first night of Legion's Con week. And there's already people there hanging out. Like how cool is that?
The early bird crew.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Like I knew Curtis and Darla were going to be there early. That was cool. I didn't know Jordan and Van were going to be there. I didn't know Mal was going to be there early. I didn't know Brett was going to be there already. Brendan lives not that far away. So, I'm not surprised he stopped by too. But
Brett was there already to get in line. That's what he was there for.
He's there right now. He's lined up for 2026.
He's in line right now.
Yeah. Does this work? No, it doesn't. Oh, I got to do this. Sorry. And there we go. Same night, just outside of the pub. And then I went back on Tuesday, and then I went back on Wednesday. Now on Wednesday, dude, like you go there on a Wednesday now, it's mid Legions Con basically because there's people everywhere. I happened to walk in. There was already a big dinner going on. At this point now, all the Euro Legions guys are there. So I walk in, say what's up to everybody. Elijah was there. Faisal was there. Like a bunch of other people. Guion and Megan Meggs was there. And then I was like, oh man, I feel like trying to get something to eat. And then Casper and Brad walked in. I'm like, yo, let me latch on with you guys. So I had my first dinner of Legions Con week with Brad and Casper and Elijah Baker, and Faisal came over and like hung out, and we were just talking, and it was like we're just bullshitting, and like me and Casper were talking shit because the Sixers and Cavaliers were playing each other that night. Like it was just another awesome time. And again, one of my favorite things about Legions Con week is those meals that you sit down to have with people.
Yeah.
Because it's such a whirlwind. Like even now, like everything went by so fast, and you still get the feeling like you didn't get to sit down and really breathe it in and enjoy everybody. But like those times when you have a meal with somebody, like then you're actually just with like this 2, 3, 4, 5 other people that you're with. So that's really cool.
Oh yeah. Shout out to the freaking staff of the hotel and the pub and everybody inside that hotel, man, who every year makes an amazing experience for all of us.
Who's this guy? So I went home every night during the week, and then I didn't stay in the hotel until Friday until Sunday. So I got there on Friday, walked right into G-Con. Who's the first person I talked to? Late night LeBron, baby.
Hell yeah.
Benny Torres came over, was hanging out for a while. Benny Blanco from the Bronx.
That's right.
Joe G was hanging out with Joe G on the first day. And then again, talking about people like being cool and like doing stuff for other people or whatever. So on Friday, I'm hanging out over by Eric's table. He had just like set it up or was finishing setting it up or whatever. And Dub walks over and he's like, here. And he's got like this box of like prints, right? And he pulls out, he had made me what amounts to like a professional print of his photo of the Jersey Devil, because he knows that I'm from New Jersey. I love the Jersey Devil. I love the lore. I love the character. I've been waiting for a Figura Obscura Jersey Devil. Super psyched about it. He's one of my top couple of favorite figures of the year. And he thought of me enough to go ahead and make me a print.
Nice.
It's fucking awesome.
Fuck yeah. Frame that up. Put it on the wall, baby.
Sorry, did you guys hear that?
Did you go mute right now?
I'm muted. All of a sudden I heard like some rain or something, and I'm like, what is that? And I'm like, where's that sound coming from? And I went and I had YouTube opened up on one of my tabs, and it must have cycled through and it put on one of those like AI atmosphere videos. It was like cozy winter atmosphere or whatever. But yeah, thank you, Dub. You freaking rule, man. I really appreciate that. That's getting framed, is going up on the wall. Cloud says, I'd like to print some of my stuff one of these days. You should. Cloud, especially this year, I'll say, if you're not following Cloud on Instagram, you need to, because she's been killing it with the photos this year, up in her game, giving Rygon a run for his money. Although we should look at a couple of photos later, because Ryan has put up some fire this week.
That's all right. You don't have to.
And then the fam came to hang out for a little bit. So that's always one of my favorite things, is when my family comes and I can kind of like bring them around and knock into cameras and kind of like introduce them to people. Like I freaking love that stuff. All right, here we go. Hold on a second. Here we go. I forgot to set up the hashtag, so I'm going to set the hashtag up real quick. Hashtag We're gonna get clever here.
So Ryan, I have a question.
What's up?
Were you able to accomplish what you had set forth to do at Legion's Con, as in trying to get some, I don't know, some more personal time with like some of the photographers to kind of get some more technical advice or anything like that? Did you pick up anything at the con in that respect?
Not as much as I wanted to. Like I was talking, I think it was the Friday night when they had the Dio out there. I was talking to Elijah for a good little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But no. It's that's one of my regrets.
I think it would be kind of cool if like some of you guys like photographers would like kind of how Curtis has like, let's say, like the customizing corner. Like if you guys started like a little group, like kind of like a photographer's corner, like, you know what I mean, where you guys could like trade notes and like things that you use, tricks and tips, you know. Even for someone who's like a total novice like myself, where I have a camera and lenses and lights and stuff like that, where I go, okay, I could take a picture here and there, but I mean, I totally don't know what I'm doing. Where, you know, someone like you is at a certain level, someone, you know, each individual, you step a level up, and then, you know, just to learn from everybody, you know what I mean, and kind of trade that knowledge with the, you know, because it, like I said, anything you do, especially when you in the time frame that you do have at Legion's Con, when you're trying to share your time with 300-400 people at a time, you know, equally, it's like you can't really step aside with you know, one particular person and spend, you know, 4 hours, you know.
But like Heinrich says, we need a photography breakout session. We used to have one.
Yeah,
so Trevor, Nate Strong, and Visual Approach did one in 2022. Sean. I was like, what's Visual Approach's real name? Sean. Yeah. So Sean Canary, Nate Strong, and Trevor did a photography breakout session at Legion's Con 2022. It was super cool. I checked it out. Trevor's got a table too. I know it's kind of like difficult, especially since now he's doing like a photography session at Intern. It's probably more difficult for him to be involved, but that doesn't mean that there couldn't be another photography session type. Yeah.
Like even, I think it would be cool even if it was like an unofficial thing, like just, kind of just set out and like make a post, say, hey, we're going to be getting a bunch of photographers, pick each other's brains, just shoot the shit about it. That'd be
just set up like a live stream, even if you're not posting it, like you don't have to be like on YouTube or anything. Just, I mean, just for yourselves, you know what I mean? And you know, you can have like an open invite to people, like say, hey, you know, if you're interested, we're going to be doing this and talking photography, and kind of, like I said, even from which, like I said, a lot of people don't get it, that, you know, sometimes you'd have to start from the very, very beginning. Like, okay, this is what kind of camera you want to use. This is what kind of lens you want to use. These are the kind of lights you want to buy. Like, from somebody that doesn't know anything from photography to someone who's well versed in photography, like Trevor or yourself or Nate, or, you know what I mean, just guys that have been doing it for a long time. Well, I mean, you got a lot more knowledge than I do, dude. So I mean, I look at you as a person of knowledge that I would ask questions about, and, you know, things that I don't understand, or, you know, how to figure something out, or maybe how to shoot something. But yeah, I think that'd be a great thing. I think it'd be just as much fun as you know, any customizing, you know, chat group or whatever. I think it'd be cool, man.
Yeah. Trevor says it'd be fun to do again.
Mm-hmm.
What's up? Miguel Gonzalez says, it was nice meeting you guys. Love the hedgehog pin. You're welcome,
Absolutely.
Dude.
Yeah.
Miguel,
nice meeting you too, bro.
What a freaking fun, positive dude. Like, he's got a smile permanently stamped on his face at Legion's Con, man. It was super cool, like, chilling out with him a couple of times.
Hell yeah.
It was nice meeting you too, Miguel. You're the man, dude. I should also say, what am I doing here? Here we go. Here we go.
Thomas Belay said even just having a time slot for photographers to meet in one of the rooms or a spot, that would be cool. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
that'd be real cool.
So popping in again, hashtag pay it forward with a 4 with the number 4, pay it forward for the SDL prize pack, legendary barbarian, sealed legendary barbarian figure, and a hedgehog pin and some stickers. So hashtag pay it forward. We'll do that near the end of the show. There. Here is the fam now saying what's up with Late Night LeBron. And you can look behind us. Like this show was jamming on Saturday. How about that?
Yeah, it was big time. You know, it's so funny, and I didn't realize it till I got back home.
What's that?
Of all the pictures I took at Legion's Con, I didn't take one picture with my parents.
No, you did not.
I swear to God. I didn't.
Well, everybody else did. Look
yeah,
at Jackie.
I didn't
What's up,
take.
Jackie?
If anybody has a picture with my parents and them, it's fine if it's just you. But there's literally, I took no pictures with my folks.
We'll just Photoshop you in.
Yeah,
Douglas for you.
I'm literally gonna have to. Yeah, I'm literally gonna have to Photoshop myself in.
Oh yeah, what's up, Anthony?
I'm a terrible son.
You were on just a second ago. Boom. Here, let's move these. There we go. There we go. Anthony in the corner booth with Matt Stein had some dope stuff going on, including these guys. Including these guys. Battle Tribes, baby.
I got one of those. I got the other barbarian guy. Yeah, I got. He's already in my. He's in one of my cases already.
Gentle camera. This guy.
Yeah, I got that one. Yeah,
I got both because if you got both,
yeah, you got the exclusive weapons. Yeah. I just got the one.
Yeah.
Had to show my boy Anthony some love.
There you go. Yeah.
That's another thing too, man. I mean, all the great friends and all the awesome vendors that are at Legion's Con. It's so hard to pick and choose, but it's like I try to like spread out to so many vendors to try to show a little love to everybody, to like pick up something from this guy, something from that guy. You know what I mean? It's like, and sometimes I feel so bad walking away knowing like, oh man, I wish I would have bought something from his table or that table, or, you know, and there's probably like literally like 60 other tables that I couldn't pick up stuff from, but I try so hard every year to like, at least, like I said, show a little love to so many different vendors at the show, to just, you know, show that, hey man, like, you know, it means a lot that you're here with me, and, you know, I want to definitely support your work or your table, or, you know, in any way I can as a friend, to show you that, like, you know, it's cool that you're here, man, and I love your work, or I just enjoy, you know, what you do.
Yeah. So Anthony says, when we slaying dragons, that's because later tonight, playing a little D&D action, a little RPG action with my crew, myself, Anthony, Brett Stoddard, Nate Armstrong, and then our GM, depending on what you prefer, Mr. Patrick Boyle.
Nice.
Yep.
Awesome.
Very cool.
Very excited. Also, I have to say, tons of amazing stuff out there on the show floor. I think display of the convention to me has got to be Jesse Arnold with his K-pop Demon Hunters display. I knew he was putting this together, but man, he absolutely crushed it. So anybody that's familiar with K-pop Demon Hunters, all of the characters are here. He customized every main character and every major background character. Look what he put together here. Like, this is freaking incredible.
It's awesome, dude.
There's the 3 main members of Huntrix here. Bobby, the manager. All like the demons back here. The blue cat. I don't remember the blue cat's name. The bird. He killed it. He absolutely killed it. And then he sold it.
He sold the whole collection?
He sold the whole setup.
Dang.
Wow.
That's
One
crazy.
person. Awesome. Yep.
That's awesome, dude. That's really awesome.
Yeah. He put a lot of work into it, and I think it came out
good for
really,
him,
really
man. Good for him.
Yep. So,
especially as angry as he is during setup, good for him. That he
yeah, don't talk to him. Don't talk to him.
Don't talk to him at all.
And then, oh yeah, me and Grayson took a picture in front of it because we did K-pop Demon Hunters as a cosplay for RetroCon.
Hell yeah.
Me and Chase in the pub. Me and Simone, who I got a chance to chill with and talk to a little bit this year, which I hadn't really had a chance to do very much before. Really cool dude. And of course, we ran into Van and Steph. I just have one with Steph. I thought I had 2. All right. And then took a picture with Toy Bro. Couldn't really get the kids' faces in there. So what was going on here? Do you remember that initially they had the exclusives line, because the exclusives table, as you know, was in the main floor, and the line wrapped all the way inside the floor area right in front of like a whole like row of like vendors, and the line was there for like hours. But my family and I were kind of like walking down that way later during the day when it had died down, and we're like walking past the exclusives table, and then Victoria, Mrs. Hedgehog, says, "Don't you need to stop here? Like, do you need to get any of these? Because there's been a line here all day and there's like no line now." And I was like, "I love you."
Nice.
Yes, I do need to stop here. And I started grabbing exclusives and I was like, all right, here we go. Got all my exclusives right then and there. So Chase was helping me hold them right here. I saw, got some shots of Patrick GMing some RPG games upstairs on the 3rd floor. Here's the picture of me and Trevor after the me basking in the afterglow of the Keltis incident.
Look at that smile.
Hell yeah.
That's a real smile right there, baby.
That's a Grail acquired smile from a good friend. That's awesome. Hey, awesome. One does. Oh, here, I'm sending it to you now. One does exist. Thank you, Jackie. That's awesome.
What?
See, it's probably the only one in existence. And I don't even remember taking it, but yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, really?
It's a good picture too.
Yeah, it's a great picture too. I'm like, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, hold on a second. Good job, Jackie. Jackie saved the day.
Yes, you did. Because I totally didn't take any, not one. not a selfie, nothing.
There we go. Boom. There you go.
There it is. It does exist.
At your table and everything.
Yeah.
And there's my custom right here.
Yep.
Good stuff.
Thank you, Jackie. Awesome.
Yes. The Keltis incident. Sorry. The Keltis affair.
Hell yeah.
Oh, thank you, Steph. G says, love my hedge family. Steph says, looking good in black. Thank you. Yeah, the Keltis cam. That's a new thing. That's just going to be, sometimes we're just going to need to go for like a half an hour and just have Keltis on.
That's it. That's all you need, man.
Keltis is now a co-host. Back here. And then I guess I better speed up here. Hold on a second. Yeah, here we go. Do. Here we go. Top 5 Legions Con moment ever. And then we had 1,000 swigs. DJ Swig did make his return.
Hell yeah.
And for the first time ever, we had DJ Swig, CM Swig, and Late Night LeSwig right here. What did you think about this Late Night LeSwig custom here, Eric?
Loved it. Thanks for representing, my brother. Thanks for representing.
Got it. I even tried. I don't know if you can see this actually. Before I left, I tried to do something else to do it make it even more LeBronish. I don't know if you can see this. I tried to print out a real small Filmation logo.
Oh, nice.
And I was going to attach it to the shirt for like your Filmation shirt.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, Celtic Scam. Yeah. There. All right. Yeah, that was Late Night LeSwig. DJ Swig came back. Oh, this is a good shot of this, though. So there is, number one, I lost DJ Swig temporarily. So DJ Swig, if you've watched any of our streams over the last year, has been typically sitting right here next to me with his DJ booth right here next to me all year. And then about a month ago, I had the idea for the next swig I wanted to bring to 1,000 swigs this year, which was going to be CM Swig, right? So I actually came down here, grabbed the DJ Swig, brought him up to the kitchen to like put him together like with a stage to do like a proof of concept thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know what I did with him. So I didn't know like what I did with that swig. But I still had the DJ booth and all the other equipment and everything. I just had lost somewhere in my house, still here in the house somewhere, is the swig who was DJ Swig last year, and he had the Cabal t-shirt on, and he had a little CM Punk t-shirt on. I don't know what happened to him. So I had to grab another swig, do the Legion's Lounge shirt on him for this year. And if you see on top of the DJ setup here, there are these little mini vinyl records with record sleeves, one of which says several of which say DJ Swig. They were handcrafted by Kirby.
Nice.
Kirby hooked that up.
Good times.
Here we go. Brian, $5 super chat. Thanks, dude. He says, great seeing everyone at Legion's Con. So cool of Trevor to give you a Celtis. Definitely. This community is full of so many generous, awesome people. Indeed.
Some people.
Yes. Imposter, but nice shirt. Agreed. And nice job, Kirby, on those. Here we go. And then we got Steph, too, in a picture. Hey, Steph. And then Chase with the Warhammer cosplay dude. Chase was permitted to hold the sword. Here's Nate Armstrong GMing some of those RPG sessions.
Oh, yeah.
There's a CM Swig. Me and Jeremy Goonvier, who had made me my own hedgehog dagger that actually says "Eat shit, Sonic," right above the hilt here. See that?
Nice.
Classic.
CM Swig. And I had Swig on top of the I made a little stage here, which is kind of bowing out on the sides, but stage here with a ramp. And I downloaded like the LED entrance for CM Punk and had that playing on in the background. He had a little CM Punk shirt on, and the AEW CM Punk hands fit right into the peg holes on the arms. So there you go.
I'm gonna send you a couple pictures.
Nice. So there's my 3 swigs from this year.
Just some random shots and selfies.
Yeah.
Just for the memories.
For
the memories are all we have, babies. The memories are all we have, and those are always the best.
Yep. Memories and our Celtis.
That's right.
J Low Fidelity with his swig entries. I've been loving J-Lo fidelity with his turbo dork paints.
Bro, I freaking
cool
definitely
videos.
made time to step aside with that cat and give him major props. I love this freaking paintwork he's doing on this stuff, man.
Very much his own style. Like he's known for
Yeah.
that now.
Yeah. So cool, dude.
And such a cool dude, man. Like super like
way
self-deprecating,
super cool.
but like
Yeah. Man, I'm really sad that he ended up losing that package. I don't know if he ever got it back. I think
That
it was
sucked.
yeah. I mean,
yeah, so just in case there's anybody here that hasn't heard, before Legion or like as Legion's Con was ending or whatever, Jay had like a cardboard box with like a bunch of stuff in it, like 3D parts, like custom figures, like a bunch of stuff. And I hope it didn't get thrown away. But either that happened or like somebody picked it up by accident, and he's made a couple of posts about it, hoping that like as people get home and go through their stuff, and that, you know, maybe they could just check to make sure they don't have like a cardboard box of stuff that like they grabbed by accident or whatever. So I know some of the people that had stuff that he had bought or acquired and was in the box were trying to step up and see if they can get him another one or whatever. But I think there was enough stuff in there that it's sort of impossible to replace everything. And there's a couple of one of a kind things in there. So
yeah.
I hope it gets found still.
Yeah, I saw the post. I was actually sitting in the lobby waiting to take off to the airport when I saw the post, and I actually went to the front desk for him, and I asked the people at the front desk if anybody had turned anything in, or if, you know, there was a lost and found or anything, and they didn't have anything, so I let them know. But man, that's a bummer, dude. That's a big bummer, especially in our community, because I know you know, 90% of us, if we would have found a box like that, we would have definitely posted it up and said, hey man, someone definitely, you know, lost this box and it isn't ours, and let us know and we'll ship it to you or make sure it gets back in the right hands. And yeah, it sucks that it didn't happen, because that's usually what we're all about, and it's kind of sad that didn't happen.
Yeah, I'm still holding out hope. It's been less than a week, so I'm hoping that maybe it might turn up somewhere, like, you know, somebody that maybe packed up a bunch of stuff, maybe it got like packed in with that stuff or something like that. So apparently he's checked back with the hotel a few times and it hasn't turned up. So
yeah.
I will say I thought the hallway displays were even better this year. I think that the displays themselves, did you notice that like they had like action photos of some of the figures and stuff like on the things they were standing on? I thought that looked really cool.
Yeah. Shout out to Big G, man, for doing all those setups too, man. I was watching him pose all those figures, and he was working hard on that stuff, man, just putting all that together, and props to him, man.
Little demon guy here. And of course the wave, I don't know if you guys wanted to say anything about the wave. I love it. I love the little self-enclosed stories, like Einsamal and Dawns of Discovery back to back are two like little, like, again, like self-contained little stories that have a very specific theme. I'm super, super into both of those waves. Two of my favorites in recent years.
Einsamal's definitely more my speed. There was a lot of great stuff in this new wave, but yeah, Einsamal's definitely more my cup of tea.
I love how they did the resin thing at the bottom.
That was beautiful, man. Beautiful work on that.
That display was next level.
Yeah, that's stepping it up to the next level. So cool. I love resin work like that, man.
This was my favorite like new wave display they've done.
So cool.
What about you, Ryan? Any thoughts on this wave, dude?
I'll probably go all in. There was one figure that I wasn't too thrilled with, but I know that's a hot take, and it's going to be Delphina.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. But with that being said, it's still a cool figure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that because you hate female figures mainly? No, that is not it at all. Don't
woman hater.
Try and start that.
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here.
Jesus. I never thought you'd see that heel turn on SDL like that.
Here we go.
What the fuck?
Yep. Bill and Dan, yeah, they killed it with that die.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Beautiful, beautiful. It makes me sad that we can't have just giant ass dios in our homes like this to display freaking whatever we want. Shit like this is amazing.
I mean, could just put it on top of the flag.
You could, or get rid of the flag and it would have plenty of space for it.
I don't understand what you're saying. I don't understand those words.
She's like, wow, Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the see?
I'm excited about Delphina. Delphina's hot, number one. Number two, I think she looks cool. But my favorites of the wave are the more ridiculous. Like, you know, the more ridiculous.
Fish head, do.
You know.
Yeah.
Fish heads.
Yeah, they went pretty ridiculous on this one. That's for sure, man. That's an understatement.
And then I finally made it over to Arthas's table on Sunday to see what was left there. Like, and at one point he told me, he's like, I pretty much sold out of everything. I like replenished everything, and that's pretty much all sold out now too. Yeah. But I got a couple of pictures of some cool things he had. The Killer in Lace.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Arthas too, man. I went to his table on Sunday because I had forgotten on Saturday, and I was hoping that he still had plenty to go around. He had a huge, just random parts box
PDT?
of PDT parts, man. And I picked up a bunch of parts from him, PDT parts. I was so super stoked that he brought that. So big shout out to Arthas for bringing that, man. I am truly going to miss the sculpts that came out of that freaking studio. Fucking Julia and Seba, man. I am truly gonna miss those guys because, man, they are artists.
Yep. Curtis says walking through those displays was like visiting a Trevor art exhibition. It truly was.
Oh yeah, definitely was.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a nice shot of some of the fish they got suspended in the resin.
So cool.
And there's Ryan's most hated figure.
There you go.
Okay. So Trevor said that I'll change my mind when I have her in hand. That is probably true. Mm-hmm. And no, I do not hate women. Jesus fucking Christ.
Woman hater.
You know, I have an editor that can very easily become I hate women.
Exactly. On the next episode of PGG.
That's gonna be Ryan's new podcast. Less Legion's ladies.
Dude.
Unbelievable. I'm shocking. You think you know somebody.
Yeah. Okay, so here's my question. This dragon figure that's a tribute to who's the guy?
Arcane the Cruel?
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
Yeah, Arcane the Cruel.
Uh-huh.
And it's
Archon.
Yes, thank you.
It's tributed to somebody, Joe
Manganiello.
Okay, I don't know anything about who that is, or I mean, he's a D&D guy. He's an actor.
He's an actor that I like Victoria. Like she's like, yeah, I know who that is. Like he was I first remember Joe Manganiello from True Blood. He was like the werewolf guy in True Blood.
Okay,
he was awesome. He was awesome in that show. And he's been in like a bunch of stuff since then. So he's like a relatively famous actor. But I also before this knew that he's like way into D&D and like in like the D&D community, and like he holds like D&D sessions with like famous, like I think he has like a group with like Scott Ian from Anthrax and like Matthew Lillard or Vince Vaughn or something like that. He's huge in the D&D world. He created his own character that I think, and this is the part where I'm talking about stuff that I don't know what I'm talking about. He created this character that was sort of adopted into official D&D canon. Do I have that right?
Yeah. Like I said, I saw this figure and I'm like, and they said the name and I was like, way over my head. I'm like, I
had never heard of the character personally.
No idea what this is about or who this guy is or whatever.
Oh, check it out.
Cool character. So
here you go, DC boy. He was Deathstroke in Batman versus Superman.
I was gonna say that.
Okay. At the end. Oh,
apparently
you're talking about.
Yes.
Okay.
When he goes to visit Lex Luthor on the boat, he's Deathstroke.
Okay.
Oh, and he was in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man too. I didn't remember that.
And I completely forgot about that.
Huh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think it looks really cool. It's a big dragon figure. He's got those new legs, super ornate, super cool. The cloth goods will probably make him even more badass.
Yeah.
I just think it's a cool looking character. I had never seen or heard of the character before this.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
cool.
it was. Yeah, I was like I said, I was totally in the dark about what this was about or who it was about, or yeah, that's why I was asking. So, because like I said, this was I was totally in the dark on this one, like what this had anything to do with legions or whatever. I was geeking hardcore on the Infinite Legions, for sure. So
yeah. Nerds who like superheroes seem to know who he is. Got it.
got it. Yeah.
He was Big Dick Rick in Magic Mike. Curtis seems to know. He's never seen Tron, but he knows a lot about Magic Mike.
Yeah,
that's cool. No shade.
You never cease to amaze us, Curtis.
Well, you love who you love. Bulwark. Oh, this was what is his name? Israel Lopez. Am I saying his name right? His booth was nuts. Next to near Arthas, anyway. I'm friends with him now. He's in the Cabal. He had like incredible like creatures. Like, look at this one right here. This is an amalgamation of. He's got that McFarlane seahorse character. I don't remember what the real name is. Plus a Legion's horse, plus like some Barbie pieces, and made this like aquatic seahorse creature.
Crazy.
Here's another shot of it. Like, and it looks incredible. He got the paint right. It looked awesome. Oh, is that the only one? I thought I got some other stuff, but he had like a bunch of different creatures. He had one over here with fur on it, like badass. I don't remember seeing his stuff before, and I was really impressed. Sergeant Spectre, this is from the Grindhouse Toys Kickstarter. That dude was pretty cool, Chris, the guy behind Grindhouse Toys. I'm super into his line, especially this character right here, Sergeant Spectre.
Yeah, those little figures are dope. I was looking at those too. I was like, oh, I'm definitely interested in picking up a couple of these for sure. They had some great looking stuff.
Cloud was like, I love superheroes, and I have no idea who this guy is.
Yeah. Like I said, I might have not been the only one because I had
no you weren't the
idea
only one
who this guy was, and then I'm thinking, well, man, he must be somebody. He's getting a figure made by Four Horsemen Studios, and it's like I'm like, who is this guy? Like just out of nowhere. I'm like, what the hell?
And apparently he's like way into it too. Like he like actually collects legions and stuff.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah, Grindhouse. That looks like a fun little line, man. When are they doing their Kickstarter? Is it on already?
The Kickstarter already ran.
Oh,
they're going to be opening up the backer kit shortly. Yeah. So I don't have any knowledge or I don't know anything, but I assume that means that at least if not all the Kickstarter figures probably will be available, maybe through Big Bad Toy Store or something like that. Like some of them, I think Sergeant Spectre might have been a Kickstarter exclusive, so maybe not him, but the line looks really cool. There's a lot of like nostalgic 80s connections there. There's like the boxes sort of look like VHS cassette tapes. Like he's really going all the way, man. It's really cool.
And they were 3 3/4 figures, right?
Yes,
someone's asking if they were 112. No, they were 3 3/4. They were little guys, but they were dope looking, man.
Yeah,
they look like fun little collectible figures, man.
Yeah, check him out, man.
Cool little weapons and shit with them and gears. Freaking awesome.
Well painted, like
very, very well painted. That was a cool little display, man. They had a cool thing going on.
There's me and Jordan when I had gotten my little pink hedgehog from him, which is very cool.
Some purple love.
Here's more of Jesse's displays. Like that little corner of Wolf King Customs where you had Jesse, Nate Armstrong, and Patrick. Their stuff was like they had a ton of amazing stuff and like set up really cool. Like here was the corner display they did. Like basically like a giant battle like at this volcanic rock.
Yeah.
It's badass. It was huge. Vox Machina, Jesse's done Vox Machina characters for a while. And there's the K-pop Demon Hunters again. The big guys on the top. Here's some of Brian Say's characters. Of course, he does all the crab people and some of the fish people. There's one of his crab guys here.
Yep.
Oh, here's another one of those creatures Israel did.
Damn.
See, I used the noble barch.
Yeah, he made some awesome dragons too, man. Those dragons were fucking phenomenal.
There's the black flying ones right next to that.
He was out in the hallway last year, wasn't he?
Oh, okay. Maybe that's why then. I didn't remember him.
I think he was out in the hallway last year. Yeah,
Get him in the main room, dude. Yeah,
I remember talking to him, and yeah, I was like, wow, like he was making some crazy stuff, dude.
Here's Brian's little really sad fish guy that reminds me of a character I saw in Rick and Morty one time. Dude, did you see this?
Yes.
Nate Armstrong's Rapunzel. Classic friggin' Nate Armstrong, which if you can't tell, here's this one's blurry. I have a better one. There's a Rapunzel up at the top here. Look at her hair thing here. You recognize that?
Yep.
The wings, like the Rhaegar Sir Gerard wings.
Yeah.
And then her hair is horsetails.
That's a lot of horses, dude.
And he made the tower.
Yeah.
Like, how freaking badass is that?
That guy never ceases to amaze,
This
dude.
one's way better.
Like how wild he goes with his custom stuff, dude. It's so cool.
Oh, look! Can you see this guy right here?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Can you see my cursor?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm picking his nose. No. This figure right here. This is my RPG character.
Oh, nice.
That Anthony House Seal created for me. Right there. How badass is that? Vampire sorcerer.
I'll do you one better.
Oh, hold up. I got you. Oh, you got him. Thank you. So yeah, he was on display on Patrick's table, and then when they were breaking down, I didn't get back in time, and then he was placed into Ryan's care. So
very nice,
safe and sound. Thank you, man.
Cool character, dude.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Nate's brain does work differently, dude. Yeah. Way different.
His name is Vonath Arichi. What's up,
awesome.
And here we go. Just some more. This is Brian C's whole display. There's a close-up of Rapunzel. Here's Nate's Thundercats.
Yeah.
Freaking killed these, dude.
Yeah.
Here's the Mumra, Monkey King head, Mask of the Red Death body. Like,
so cool.
That Panthro looks like the figure.
Yeah, it does, dude.
It does.
Perfect.
So good. So good.
And he killed the Transformers all year too. Check these out. This is not a great picture, but look like you see Bumblebee back here. The pauldrons are the feet.
Hell yeah, it's so good. His Transformers are awesome.
Yeah, and then there's like his whole Sesame Street display.
I love how he go back to that picture. I love how he did. I love how he used the slog body to make Omega Supreme.
Yep.
So fucking dope, dude. It's like, oh my god, man. That's so good.
Brilliant.
Brilliant, dude.
Here's his Sesame Street characters. The Snuffleupagus here.
Yeah.
Cookie Monster is sufficiently terrifying.
It's like the nightmare version of friggin' of Sesame Street.
Miss Piggy over here.
So I asked him, about what Miss Piggy was riding, and he was like, "It is exactly what you think it is."
Oh my!
Oh my!
Right
oh
here.
Man, that's so good.
And then here we go, Legends of Dragonor. I always love looking at their stuff. They have He-Man style.
Their display is always freaking fire, dude. I love that castle, dude. That castle is so freaking bitchin'. That's such a good setup.
Transformers again. This was over here. This is a Stacy Lynn original display and custom. I thought it looked really dope.
Hell yeah.
Bad trip Sesame Street.
Yeah, seriously.
Look, here you go. Just Nate is just, oh man, he's got a vulture man up here.
His freaking Jabba the Hutt. So
Yep.
good. Yeah. Man, Nate is wild, bro.
It's like a little crash box dial, but it had one of the greatest robotos ever over here. So
hell yeah.
Here we go. Me and the Northeast Toy Show grandma. She's at every toy show in the Northeast.
Yes, she is.
I've never met her.
No,
I think I saw her walking around, but I didn't know who that was. Is that
super nice, super sweet.
She just rocks toy shows, huh?
Yep.
I hope that's me when I hope that's me when I'm an old man. just cruising toy shows for sure. That's
She's
awesome.
like everybody's auntie.
That's the life, dude. That's awesome.
She sells too sometimes. Sometimes she has a table.
Hell yeah.
Bill over at the Legion's Lounge / Trevor table. Rocking the Hedgehog action t-shirt.
Hacky Master.
Heck, I heard one of the stars of the show was Bill on the hacky sack, right? And Jackie too, I heard.
Yeah. Oh, Jackie, dude. Jackie was killing it, man. She was killing it.
Got John and Mal, me, Casper, and G Unit.
The cool uncle.
The cool uncle. And then, like we said earlier, one of the highlights of my weekend.
Hell yeah.
Homies got to come back and see my little toy room here.
Hope someday you guys get to visit my home.
Yeah. So this is my basement. This is an angle of my basement over here. This is where the ceiling tried to explode on my flag last year. We had to repair it. There's me and Amber. I don't know why I took it by the shelf of messy boxes, but
see all the unopened figs that you could pick from in his room?
Yeah. Right, there you go. The Mrs. Hedgehog playing a little Capcom X-Men versus Street Fighter. Hanging out. And there we go. The three of us hanging out in my toy room. And there's Eric and Ryan making fun of my little broadcast station. They couldn't believe. They're like, we thought you had like a half a mile behind you. And I'm like, no, the table's right here. It's right behind me.
Just
that's
weird depth of perception on the camera when you go live. But now we know because we got a firsthand look, perception of what you're looking at.
All right, so here we go. So I have a Grayson pickup at 5:30. So we can do one of two things. We can run the giveaway now and cut it. I guess we are over 2 hours now. That's probably
Run it, bro. Run it. Give somebody that barbarian.
All good.
All right. Last chance. Hashtag pay it forward. Here we go. Hashtag pay it forward. And again, you win this. Sorry, not that one.
Oh, man. You almost made a
False
mistake there.
advertising.
Did you show the paladin right now?
I
Did you show the
Yes,
paladin
you
right
did.
now? Oh, wow.
You actually went. Listen, Legendary Barbarian, I think is pretty good. Timely too, because they had the in-stock sale, and he is sold out now. You can no longer get him from Four Horsemen unless you're at Decon, which I think is over. Legendary Barbarian. We'll throw in some stickers, a hedgehog action pin, maybe, who knows, maybe a couple other things too. Hashtag pay it forward. The number 4, 32 people are in it right now. 51 people in the stream. This is your shot. Pay it forward.
Grab it.
Because we're going to run it. And here's the thing. Again, let me say this too.
Forget it. Tanya just put it in her pay it forward. It's already Tanya.
Forget it. Congrats, Tanya.
Congrats, Tanya.
And, I would be remiss. Tanya McCoy may be fucking warrior of the weekend, right? After going through some very, very serious life things. Decided to come to Legion's Con anyway. It was awesome to see her in person. Tanya, it was super dope seeing you in person and saying hi.
Yep.
Mad respect
like a
for
boss.
being there, like a boss.
Yep.
And thought it was really cool that you made it out there, man. And hope everything's going as well as it can possibly go. Happy to see you in the chat, but forget it, everybody else. You're not going to win.
Yep.
Because this is Tanya's probably. Let's run it right now. And again, the whole idea here is the kindness of others last weekend knocked me out one more time. So now I'm all about paying it forward, man.
Yep.
Let's go. Let's give somebody a legendary barbarian in 3, 2, 2.5. Good luck.
Tanya.
Rafael Perez. Congratulations. That's a funny way to spell Tanya.
Congrats, man. Congrats.
Congratulations. RP, baby. I think this is this the first time you've won? I feel like maybe you've won before, but one way or another, shoot me a message on Facebook or on Instagram. Instagram is at Hedgehog Action. Facebook is just my name, Jonathan Donath. And get me your address, and we will get this bad boy out to you. Hopefully early this coming week, before the show next weekend. So there we go. Here we go. I might be getting the text already. Come to the waiting room at 5:20 so you can watch my dance. All right. I got to go.
There it is.
But I love you guys. I'm sure that's not the last time we're going to talk about Legions Con. Just an incredible weekend. There's probably a lot more stories to tell. And right here, you can see some of my favorite things, including my customs from Eric LeBron and Keltis, the Keltis affair. One of the coolest Legions Con moments ever. Eric, any last words for this week?
No, man. Legions Con was a freaking whirlwind of a good time. Great people, great friends, great conversations. A lot of alcohol and smoke flowing through the body, but it was all worth it. And I don't regret 1 second of it. And like I said, one more year. Here we go. Just let's wait it out and wait it out together. So can't wait to see everybody in a year.
Yeah. Rhino?
I can only echo Eric's sentiment. I do want to throw out there, I am trying to grow my Instagram page. So if you haven't followed me, please consider giving me a follow. I post some pretty mediocre pictures. If that's your thing, I would really appreciate it.
Not true. They're amazing.
Toy Goof and Gons. Go follow him, man.
At Toy Goof and Gons on Instagram. And until next time, you know what? We'll still see you.
So I'll see you guys in November.